Have you played pickleball yet?
You know, I haven't, but I have been. It's Chicken and Pickle to cover some stories out there, and it looks so much
It's
fun.
a blast.
And everybody
I love
tells me
pickleball.
that, but then everybody's like, "Get ready to get hurt," because I don't.
Hurt?
I guess a lot of people get hurt in the process.
Well, maybe, but
I'm not scared.
Any sport can bring injury, I guess. But
Yeah, but
it's like
they
you're
say it's
standing
fun.
on a ping pong ball table.
Yeah.
That's the best description I can give you.
And it's like, yeah, and it looks like tennis. If you like tennis,
it's a cross between like tennis and badminton.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun, and you got to play with doubles. Singles, you can get hurt because that's a lot of ground to cover, and it's a little bit more athletic. But doubles is the way to play. So yeah.
If you're extra competitive, like sliding down the floor trying to hit the ball, that would be me.
All right, this weekend a little more humid, and so you definitely felt the difference. Let's get to the big board, show you what the humidity looks like. You can see the amount of cloud cover as we look into downtown San Antonio. It's a mostly cloudy Monday, but rain-free here, although there are some showers to show you on radar. Temperature 90. San Antonio's thermometer is giving us a dew point of 61 under these mostly cloudy skies. So the feels like is the same as the temperature. We had 4 ozone action days in a row last week. Air quality was compromised. Just want to show you it is greatly improved. You can see we're in good shape, and so is everyone. Well, Houston was moderate. That's still not bad. All right, east-northeast breeze at times, sometimes southeast, but predominantly east keeps the humidity on the high side. I would call it around 62-degree dew point. You know, it's when you feel it. You know, it could be worse. 88 at Bernie, 91 at Castroville. We're still holding at 90, and it feels that way in the city. 94 at Seguin. Feels like some 94s down to the south and west, so it's really not too bad. Just a little hotter than last week, where numbers will definitely stay in the 90s through about 6 p.m. and then mid-80s to take us into the 8 and 9 o'clock hour this evening. All right, to the radar, and a few downpours, mainly between Victoria, Beeville, Seadrift, trying to drift northwest, and then you can see near Gonzales and also coming up on Floresville, but also near Carn City and Kennedy, a couple of sprinkles. That's about all that we've been able to muster up into the San Antonio area. Maybe a little bit more tomorrow. We're not looking at a huge dominating dome of high pressure. This ridge has weakened just enough that we're getting a good amount of moisture in, and we've got a southwest flow aloft, so we could touch off a couple of light sprinkles in the city. Here's tomorrow's future radar. It's not going to be much, but again, it could happen. And this is the 2 p.m. picture where you can see just how isolated everything is. These don't last long, 10 minutes, and they're, again, not heavy rain showers. Here's Wednesday, another 10% chance I'm putting in the forecast with maybe a little bit more measurable rain along the Rio Grande near Eagle Pass, but all in all, a 10% chance will not be producing much. The tropics are active. Eastern Pacific, 3 systems to be looking at, 2 of which are named storms, Octave and Priscilla. And then this third one's got a very high probability of forming soon. We have a 10% chance of what you're seeing develops in the Bay of Campeche in the next 5 days. And then the Eastern Atlantic's got a system, looks to stay north of the Caribbean in the next 5 to 7 days. That should be Tropical Storm Jerry. To the Riverwalk in our 14-day forecast, where tomorrow and Wednesday both a 10% chance of rain, highs 92 to 90, and then we're still holding 90s, which is above average. I mean, we should be around 86 degrees this time of year. Oh, by the way, tonight, partly to mostly cloudy. Let's pray for the clouds to break. We've got a harvest super moon tonight. So what that means is it's a full moon. The harvest moon for October is the nickname. And the supermoon means it's in its perigee, which in its orbit around Earth is its closest to Earth. There's times of year that they get closer to Earth, it'll look larger in the sky, and that's tonight, a harvest supermoon. In fact, the next 2 months are going to be supermoons. All right, 14-day forecast, isolated shower chance 14th and 15th of October as well at only 20%. How about a look at traffic?